Did you know that 90% of traders fail? And one of the biggest reasons that they fail is because they don't track their trades. That's it. That's right. Most traders are leaving money on the table simply because they're going at it blind. Hey, it's Dion, and welcome back to my channel. What I do on this channel is I document my journey and share trading tips to help you and me both level up on this trading journey. And today we're talking about something that is a total game changer when it comes to trading and your performance, and that is tracking your performance. Whether you are a beginning trader looking to find your groove, or you're a seasoned trader looking to get more consistency, tracking your performance can help you make better decisions, avoid like super costly mistakes, and ultimately increase your profits. And trust me, this is a habit that you do not want to overlook. Now, here's the thing, most traders just don't track their trades consistently. Maybe they think it's just too time consuming, or they just don't know how to start. Or maybe you're like a lot of people where you just ignore your losses and you only focus on the wins. Here is the hard truth: if you are not tracking your performance, then you are just guessing. Believe me, guessing does not work in a game where every decision matters, every trade matters. Guessing, that's not what you want to be doing. And think about it. How do you know your strategy works well over the long term if you're not tracking it? How do you know if you're improving or if you keep making the same mistakes over and over and over again? Without the data that you've been tracking or the data that you should be tracking, without data, you're basically just driving without a map, hoping that you're going to get to your destination. How do you start tracking your performance? Let's break it down with a few different options, okay? You got spreadsheets. So with spreadsheets, it's kind of like the OG method. You know, people have been tracking that way a long time. And it's good because you can just log into your Google Sheets or your Excel spreadsheet, and you can log your entries, you can log your exits, you can use it like any kind of tracking spreadsheet, and you could even put in why you took the trade, your the outcome, and your emotions. And so let's look at the pros and cons to that. With the spreadsheets, it's free, and usually it's customizable. You can kind of shape it and tweak it so that you're using it in a way that it fits you. The cons is it can get pretty messy. Like if you are an unorganized person, um, it can get like real messed up real fast. So that's definitely a con. If you're not an organized person, maybe using spreadsheets might not be the best way to track it. The second way you could do is you could use a software. There's a lot of different apps and there's a lot of different web-based tracking softwares, like ones like TraderView or TraderSync. You can use them as a way to track your trades. They're built specifically for traders. Those platforms, they allow you to upload your data in a lot of cases, and that way you can track your performance. It's uploaded. You can look at see which setups or which patterns are working best for you, and it's really simple to use, and it gives you a lot of data without you doing a lot of the data entry. So one of the pros is that it's going to save you a lot of time, and it's going to give you a lot of feedback and insight onto what's working well and what's not working. One of the cons, though, is that most of these platforms, they have a monthly subscription model, so you're going to be paying money for the most part in order to use these platforms. So it's definitely a drawback versus having a free spreadsheet to use. So something that you want to consider. So number three, you can use an app. Trading apps like Edgework or Stock Trader helps you track if you're a trader, then you travel, or if you're trading on the go, it's going to help you where you can like track your trades while you're moving around. And if you trade from your phone, this is a good option. That way you can kind of log everything while you're on the go. One of the pros to that is that it's super convenient, and it's right there for you, and it's going to be usually a lot of the apps are going to be user friendly, so that definitely lends itself, and is you're going to be able to track your performance in real time, which is I think that is going to be really helpful because part of the breakdown, I bet, with people that don't track or is just that breakdown. You take trades maybe during the day, and then if you're working, you may not be able to get back to track it later. So using an app, you can track your trades in real time. And one of the cons to that is, you're using a mobile app. So typically a lot of these mobile apps aren't going to have all of the features that are available on the desktop versions. So not a huge drawback, but it's something to keep in mind is with apps, generally they're going to have limited features. So the best method really is going to depend on you. um, it really depends on your trading style and how much data you're looking to collect. Okay, now for me, I think I've used mentioned in other videos, I use a mix of both. I started off using like just an actual journal, what I would where I would track and write down a lot of my feelings and a lot of entries and things like that. And I used it for a period, and then I got away from it because just keeping a physical journal, although it's really good because once you write it down, you can always have it forever. But it wasn't as convenient as using the app. So I use a free app inside of my iPhone where I use the shortcuts in there, and basically what I would do is sometimes I would record myself on video. I would record my audio talking through different trades, and I can upload the audio into there. I would write down the entries and take different screenshots. So I use a mixed media kind of situation in order to track my trades. But I really like that because it was free, and it gave me the freedom and flexibility to be able to collect my thoughts and the data in a way that was applicable to me. You know what I'm saying? So let me tell you a story about a trader named Mike. Mike is not his real name, newsflash, but let me tell you about a story. All right. So Mike was losing money consistently and couldn't figure out why. He decided to start tracking every single trade, his setups, his emotions, and his results, right? After just 1 month, he noticed a pattern. He was losing his money on trades he took impulsively outside of his trading plan, outside of the strategy that he used. Once he cut those out, his profitability skyrocketed. Here's the kicker: Mike didn't even change his strategy. He simply used the data to identify and eliminate the bad habits. The point is, tracking your trading isn't about just writing down and tracking the numbers, you know? It's about gaining insight into your behavior. It's about gaining insight into your strategy and building confidence in your decisions as a trader. When you figure out what's working and what's not working, you stop with all the guesswork, okay? And that helps you to you cutting out the guesswork helps you on your road to becoming a consistently profitable trader. And when you cut out the guessing, you're what it does is it helps you to make more calculated, more well thought out decisions. It helps you to make more informed decisions so that you can stay in a trading game longer. That's what you need to do is to stick around trading longer so that you can start to be profitable. And by trading your track by tracking your trades, you cut out a lot of those bad behaviors because you're aware of them now. So I want to hear from you. Do you track your trades right now? Have you thought about it? If you have, what's one of the biggest lessons that you've learned from your overall trading? If you could drop your comments down below, because I actually do want to hear about your trading and how things are going with you. I want to hear about it. And if you're ready to dive a little bit deeper into trading, make sure you check out my other videos on this channel. Subscribe, and I definitely want you to be a part of this journey. I appreciate you watching this video. I hope you have an impactful trading career, and I hope that if you aren't currently tracking your trading, um, you use some of these tips and some of these ideas to integrate into your trading so that you can become a more profitable trader. Hit that subscribe, and we'll catch you in the next video. All right. Peace.